Hebi Sasuke for me is Sasuke Uchiha. Hebi Sasuke's character started at the end of Naruto the original during Final Valley. Sasuke's rebellious personality started here and wanted to kill Naruto. He made it very clear he wanted nothing to do with the Hidden Leaf anymore. In order to gain something new in life, something else needs to be left behind. Sasuke told Sakura at one point he believed he could have taken a different path with Team 7, but he finally realized revenge is the reason why I'm alive. It's the only thing that keeps me going. And well, Final Valley Sasuke eventually became Hebi Sasuke. When Team 7 first took their first look at Sasuke after 3 years, Sasuke Uchiha stands there, looking superior over them, looking down at the team he once stood with. Sasuke is on a completely different level now. Yamato even took action to take him in immediately. But Sasuke wanted to finish what he chose not to do with Naruto after they first fought. He couldn't kill him, because that's what Itachi wanted him to do. But Sasuke wanted to achieve the next phase of the Sharingan without killing Naruto. But let's be real here. At this moment, Sasuke just couldn't kill Naruto because he cared for him at the end, not because of Itachi. At the beginning of their battle, Sasuke deeply wanted to end Naruto's life. But after talking to Naruto, after the power of the curse mark went back into Sasuke's skin, Sasuke seemed like he tried this time to understand Naruto's feelings without pushing him away. But obviously this didn't last long because a couple minutes later he tried to kill Naruto with the Falcon Drop. So it's possible Sasuke just didn't know what he wanted. It's similar to that scene of Sasuke debating with himself, should I leave and get my revenge on Itachi or stay here with the Hidden Leaf with people who actually care about me? Sasuke could not choose. Well, until the Sound Ninja 4 came in and ruined everything. But returning back when I said Sasuke originally just looked at them like they were inferior creatures after becoming so powerful. He didn't just stop Yamato, but he literally was trying to kill everyone that he knew with the Kirin Lightning Dragon. Sasuke's character is too far gone with ideology. He severed ties once before, but this time he wants to make sure they are all dead. Sasuke once told Sakura, thank you for everything, and also spared Naruto's life. But this new and improved Sasuke Uchiha, Hebi Sasuke, has completely moved on from the past, and he's completely okay to throw anyone out of his life as long as he can achieve his goal without any distractions going forward. He even told Naruto and Sakura, I would give my body to Orochimaru 1,000 times over as long as I get my revenge. Sasuke's too far gone in the darkness and he needs to be saved. But the difference between wanting to be saved and needing to be saved are completely different. Naruto thinks Sasuke needs to be rescued from himself, but Sasuke after 2 years made it very clear he knows exactly what he is doing and he knows exactly what his life will become going into this direction. Sasuke doesn't need to be saved. This is the life that he wants, and he chose all on his own. Many of Naruto's allies told him to move on from Sasuke, but he refused to. But they were all right about him. He will not change no matter what. What makes Hebi Sasuke for me the best version of the character? Sasuke knows what he wants. Nothing is over complex. He understands his motivation on how much he cares to get his revenge on someone who took everything from him, and nothing gets complicated on his journey to get there. Sasuke stared dead face into the Nine-Tails' face with no reaction at all, and he even destroyed his spirit within the mind dimension of Naruto. Sasuke is at least on Jonin level, while Naruto, his rival and ex-friend, is nowhere near to do anything for him. Sasuke was so beyond him now, Naruto just gave up and started to cry, while Sasuke burns away with his stare glare at them all. Now jumping forward in time, it's time for Orochimaru to obtain a new young body for his spirit, and it's finally Sasuke's turn. But things have changed. Sasuke believed Orochimaru was so weak, Sasuke completely changed his mind about handing over his body to him, and even told Orochimaru his own revenge vendetta was going through his head way too much, to the point he was just actually going to hand himself over to him, and he's no longer going to do that. Sasuke was aware of his arrogance and foolish actions from the past. that he saved himself from doing something he was never going to get out of. Sasuke then proceeds to disrespect Lord Orochimaru hard, telling him that he's supposed to be the genius among all three of the Sannin, but his plan failed to hold Sasuke tight on his shoulders. Sasuke noticed he was trying to own him by putting the curse mark on his neck, acting like Sasuke is now part of his property, but he couldn't have been even more wrong. Orochimaru once was heartless to Sasuke during the Forest of Death, preying on him, but now Sasuke will prove he can be heartless just like him now. He stabbed Orochimaru through his own arms with the Chidori spear, and changing his chakra form to take Orochimaru's power within his own skin. Sasuke's plans completely shifted. At first, he was okay to hand over his body to him, but now he wants Orochimaru's power in his own body in order to feel more prepared going into the ultimate battle with Itachi Uchiha. Basically, Sasuke looked at Orochimaru like extra armor to have during battle. Orochimaru showed his true form to Sasuke and tried to take over his body once and for all. He even took him to the transformation ritual world, inside of Orochimaru's conscience. Sasuke only had to use the curse mark and genjutsu to reverse Orochimaru's strongest powers on himself, of what once was his safe place, but is now his darkest nightmare of death. Sasuke was not holding back at all. He proceeds to use the exact same words Itachi Uchiha once told Orochimaru. "You can try all the jutsu you wish, but my eyes can see through everything." And then just like that, we all believed he killed Orochimaru, but no, he just absorbed his powers and conscience inside of his own body, which later will be Sasuke's downfall. Soon after taking down Orochimaru, Sasuke goes to free Sagitsu. Sasuke helps him to go to the Land of Waves to recruit the Executioner Blade originally wielded by the Seven Swordsmen Zabuza. But we found out later on everything was a test to see how decent Sagitsu was at fighting. Sasuke wanted to make sure he didn't choose the wrong person to tag along with him on his journey. After that, Sasuke recruited 2 more members to Team Hebi. They went into the cat shop to recruit items for the battle. Sasuke and his team are wearing cool cloaks in the rain, and now they are finally starting the hunt for Itachi Uchiha. Sasuke ran into an unexpected foe on his journey, the Akatsuki Deidara, along with his teammate Tobi. Deidara wanted revenge on him for killing Orochimaru first. Sasuke was being polite and just asked for the whereabouts for Itachi. Deidara refused to answer back and kept getting more frustrated with Sasuke. Deidara and Sasuke ended up fighting, and this battle in general is one of the most clever, intelligent battles in all of Naruto. Sasuke's intelligence for Deidara was way too much for him. Sasuke used his Sharingan to see chakra as colors in order to specifically locate where the detonate clay underground was at. Sasuke used his own sword to pierce it with the lightning style. Earth style is inferior to lightning. Deidara didn't even think. Sasuke just jumped on his sword to boost his jump in order to pierce Deidara's clay bird in the air and completely ripped the wing off. Sasuke took advantage of Deidara's ignorance of stating the landmines will go off if you touch them, meaning they were not under Deidara's control. Even Deidara himself can be blown up, and Sasuke knew what he was doing. After that, Deidara gets so frustrated with Sasuke he ends up eating his own detonate clay. To use the ultimate jutsu C4 Karuta, this is the first time we've ever seen Sasuke shake so nervously. But Sasuke and a couple seconds later noticed chakra in the atmosphere, and Deidara was hovering just above it in order to stay safe. Sasuke's Sharingan just keeps impressing us in this battle. Sasuke instantly knew what to do next. He used his Genjutsu on Deidara and pierced him with the Chidori, but Deidara trapped him with his clay clone. And let's give some credit to my man Deidara. He really pushed Sasuke Uchiha in this fight. Sasuke even admitted he took inside damage from deactivating the mini bombs that Deidara put inside him with the C4 Karuta. But sadly, once again, Earth style is inferior to Lightning style, and it worked for Sasuke's advantage. Sasuke then explains everything to Deidara of how badly of an impossible opponent Sasuke is for him. Deidara pretty much rage quits and commits suicide. Sasuke with ninja plot magic did like 3 different jutsus all at once in a matter of 5 seconds, just before Data self-exploded. Sangetsu summoned Sasuke back with a reverse snake jutsu, and whoop-de-fucking-do, Sasuke is still alive. Now, entering the final stages of the video, Sasuke finally meets with Itachi Uchiha in a cave. Itachi told him, "Don't rush at me with anger and randomly throw an attack at me without a plan." Hebi Sasuke is no longer that 13-year-old kid. Sasuke's Sharingan is far superior now. Sasuke's Chidori completely evolved from normal Chidori to Chidori Blade, Chidori Sunbone, Chidori Stream, and Sasuke instantly holds nothing back and tries to really kill his older brother, stabbing him in the back multiple times with his new lightning abilities. Itachi is impressed by Sasuke's development and told him to go to the Uchiha hideout and we will finally settle things there. Once Sasuke made it to the Uchiha hideout, Kasami had strict orders to tell Sasuke only he can go alone, but his team has to stay behind. Sasuke finally makes it in, and things instantly get started. Sasuke stabs Itachi, but it was only genjutsu. Itachi was watching the illusion battle the entire time. Sasuke stabs Itachi once fucking again. Itachi coughs out blood, and we seem to believe it's real. Itachi tells Sasuke about the truth of the Uchiha massacre with Madara Uchiha. Sasuke noticed Itachi mentioned another person that night, who had the same powers of the advanced Sharingan. Itachi then smiles and said, "You figured it out." Eventually their entire conversation was real, but Itachi was just another illusion. But this time Sasuke didn't fall for it and saw through his genjutsu. Sasuke and Itachi finally start their battle, and the first strategy is throwing Shuriken and paying close attention to each other's eyes and movements. Sasuke's strategy of absorbing Orochimaru finally was coming in play and helping him dodge attacks from Itachi. And also, right after having an amazing fire-style battle, along with Madarasu, Itachi landed a black fire attack on his little brother, but Sasuke got out of that situation by relying on the snake-shedding jutsu from Orochimaru. Sasuke truly did become prepared in this battle. And like I said before, Sasuke literally looked at Orochimaru like extra battle armor to help him survive longer in the fight. And boy, it's paying off and helping him out. Hebi Sasuke uses his last remaining chakra while being in the curse mark state to infuse a huge amount of fire-style dragon to cause a flying nimbus in the cloud. For his ultimate lightning dragon Kirin, the final Chidori move of all of Sasuke's new lightning abilities. Hebi Sasuke absolutely destroys the whole Uchiha hideout. In an instant, Sasuke has a moment of relief, believing he finally killed Itachi. But Sasuke heard Itachi's voice a moment later, and just like that, Itachi is still alive. After that huge lightning explosion, it still did not work. Sasuke goes into his curse mark state once again, and screams, "Damn you!" Then Itachi Uchiha reveals something we've never seen before, the Susanoo. We slowly get to see it form. Itachi was able to survive the explosion due to the ultimate armor. Sasuke threw everything he had at it, and it did absolutely nothing. His sword and paper bombs were useless. Now, when I said previously it was Sasuke's downfall for absorbing Orochimaru's conscience inside of his body, this was absolutely not planned, and Sasuke apparently had no idea Orochimaru could form back once again. Orochimaru took over his body and ripped a huge hole from Sasuke's back, and out came the 8 snake heads. But sadly Orochimaru completely failed, and he honestly believed he finally had the opportunity here. Itachi reveals and uses the Totsuka blade to pierce Orochimaru and cut off the snake heads. And this short battle only lasted for a few seconds. Itachi was just too much of a monster here. Orochimaru finally dies. Sasuke has completely lost the curse mark which was tied in with the white snake jutsu. So Sasuke is really useless right now. And eventually he just gave up. Like Sasuke threw everything he had at the Susanoo, and it did nothing. All he could do was just back into a corner and just watch Itachi walk closer to him, claiming he wanted his eyes. Which, let me take you back real quick. Seeing Itachi literally rip out Sasuke's eyeball with blood being covered everywhere was completely brutal, and I loved every second of this scene. Itachi has Sasuke fooled, believing that he wants to steal his eyes in order to achieve greater power that will surpass Madara Uchiha. Sasuke proved to Itachi how he could actually break out of his genjutsu now, something Itachi was not prepared for, and it was so sick. Now, going back where we were, Itachi finally approached Sasuke. Itachi gave his last remaining words to him and fooled him to the very end of his dying life. Blood drips down from his eye to his chin on Sasuke, and Itachi Uchiha finally collapses, and it's all over. Sasuke is breathing in and out, and could not believe what he just witnessed. He's in shock. It started to rain, and Sasuke smiles, and lays right next to his dead brother's corpse. He's relieved the battle is finally at an end. And man, this journey was absolutely amazing. Now let me take the time to explain when I said earlier that Hebi Sasuke Uchiha is the real Sasuke. I personally believe Hebi Sasuke is the best version of the character. The direction of the character was straightforward, nothing was too complex or overcomplicated. Sasuke had a very straight and clear goal, to get revenge on the person who took everything from him, his motivation to seek out power, and to forget his past and do whatever it means to get justice for his clan. His true motivation and passion behind it was extremely well written. The material was perfect. His intelligence over the years really paid off with his development and strategy from these 2 years of training. He proves of how much of a genius he is getting out of rough situations and how far he would go to get his revenge. This has been the same Sasuke we've been following since the original series, and his development is outstanding, and the ending to his character arc, and the smile Sasuke gave at the end of the battle, you felt a relief for Sasuke that he deserved this win. He did everything he possibly could to get this far, and he absolutely worked for it. Even if Itachi threw the win for him, there were moments in this fight that did caught Itachi off guard, and he wasn't expecting the outcome of it. Also, I love and miss Sasuke Uchiha's curse mark. His design, adding with the Chidori, was absolutely breathtaking. His form is such an iconic design for most Naruto fans. It helped him in both strength and flying situations to get out of. He's able to maintain this form longer to be in than he originally was supposed to be from the end of Final Valley. He completely mastered the curse mark's power. The only flaw for me for this version of Sasuke is Kishimoto never gave us an on-screen training arc. Sasuke just never got one, but both other team members in Team 7 did. But besides that, for me personally, this will always be the real Sasuke Uchiha. I also enjoy the lower power scaling as well. Nothing was too over the top, just everything he worked for by his own limits. And just like this is why Hebi Sasuke Uchiha is my personal favorite version of all stages of the character. I am Delix, have a good night, and stay ninja weird. Bye.